And if you have been watching the past couple of days, some of our lessons have centered around home, being stuck at home, which is the situation most of us find ourselves in right now. So today we have 4 very common idioms in American English that have the word home in them. And maybe you have heard them before, maybe you have not. Hopefully you will learn something today. If not, we will, and we're asking between each idiom we teach, please leave a chat or just kind of like raise your hand and practice using each one of those, or maybe tell us about an expression in your native language that is similar. Either one. Mm-hmm. So first, English learners often ask what the difference is between house and home. Dr. Jill, do you want to explain this part?
Well, to me, house is the building where people live, but home is more the connection, the feeling that you're in a place where you belong, a place that's specifically yours. So I've lived many places around the world. I was just telling our guest from Japan, I lived in Japan for 7 years. And I was there with my family, so I made it my home by creating a place that was comfortable and that where everybody in my family could grow. I've lived in China and Saudi Arabia and Sri Lanka, and some of those places I was in a house. I didn't feel it was my home so much, but where I live now in Maryland, I feel like my husband and I have really created a home where now our children are grown up, but they can come back and feel comfortable.
So you might tell them when they visit you to make yourself at home.
That's right.
That's our first idiom today.
How do you like this little puppy, Ashley?
I like that puppy. I'm a dog person for sure. So this expression, to make yourself at home, is something you might tell someone, a visitor, a guest, a family member who doesn't live with you. You are telling them, feel relaxed, act as though this is your home. You want them to feel at ease and like they belong. And you can also just use the last 2 words, at home, to describe any situation or place where you feel comfortable and like you belong. Mm-hmm. So maybe you move away for university, and maybe after a few months, things start to feel normal to you, and you can say, I'm starting to feel at home here. Mm-hmm. So
many university students are back home now.
Well, that's true. They really are at home.
Back in their old bedrooms.
Yeah, so let's check the chat and see if anyone has any comments. So
please, if you would like to talk or comment, send a message in the group chat. In case you can't see it, I'll send a message there, and you should have a little red or orange flashing thing on your chat box.
Yes.
Okay. All right. There's Tom. All right.
Well, we can keep going if you want.
Shall we go to the next slide? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, Tom, would you like to tell us about a time or situation in which you felt at home?
At my home, I feel relaxed, safe, and calm. Yeah.
All right. Relaxed, safe, calm. Those are good words for expressing what it means to feel at home.
Yes.
Right? Let's see. How about Yak from Chile? Let's see. Where is? Oh, here we are.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes, I can hear you.
Good morning.
Hey,
Well, I think home is a place that you feel that you belong to it. The difference between a home and a house, I think, I work in a place that is not my hometown in Venezuela. I'm from Venezuela, but living in Chile since 2 years ago. And I never felt that place like a home because I only went there when I went to rest, only for a few hours. I didn't have any member of my family there. But when I went to my hometown, to my home where my family live, I think that's the place where I belong, and that's the place that I can call home.
Yeah. I see there's a text from Tony. Let's see, we're getting, oh, hello, Paulo. Let me, thank you. Gracias, Yak.
And I see in the chat.
Paulo, would you like to tell us when you feel at home? There we go. Hey, Paulo, you're on. You can't hear? Okay. All right. And we have
Lily Lee says in the chat, she feels at home anywhere her family is. So that's a good example. Thank you.
Right. And Tony gives us the expression, run home to mama. Oh, there's Lily. Lily Lee has a little stuffed animal.
Yeah, thank you for your comments. And
where's Tony at? Let's see. There we go. Here we go. It's Tony. Would you like to explain about your expression?
Hi, morning. Hi, Dr. Jean.
Hi, Tony.
hi, Tony.
Yeah, hi, everybody. Run home to mama when we feel tired, we feel stuck something. After working long hours, I really want to go home and see the mama cooking and something make me refresh. Yeah.
So run home to mama is what you say. Yeah.
Yeah.
And where are you, Tony?
Vietnamese.
Oh.
From Hanoi.
From All right.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. Mama herself is home.
I get that. Yep.
Let's see, Lily Lee, would you like to talk about the expression? Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yep.
This one I just saw the someone wrote "Run to Mama" that I saw to the place Mama is stay is home to him.
Good
so
point.
home is where your mom is.
Yes, that was my thought.
All right. Yeah. All right. Let's see. How about Ishi? Would you like to explain how when you feel at home?
Actually, I feel like I'm at home when I am with my husband. So,
yeah.
As Lily said, I feel like I am home anywhere. My family is with me.
Right.
Very good. Thank you.
Hi all.
Yes.
I am from Egypt and I live in Bahrain now. I miss my hometown very much. I feel lonely here because I have long time. But when I back to my home, I get myself busy, finish my work, mm, my paper, everything. Meet my family, meet my friends.
Yeah, it's hard to be away from home and so far away in a whole different country. I hope someday maybe Bahrain will feel more at home for you.
Would you want to explain this one, Ashley?
Sure. This one might be a little easy to guess its meaning just from the text. A home away from home. So this describes a place where you do not really live, but in which you feel at ease and as though you do live there. So it's almost like a second home. Not a real second home, but a place you feel like you belong. So maybe during your childhood, you maybe went to visit your grandparents or another family member each summer or each winter. You might say, oh, my grandparents' home was my home away from home. So that's what that expression means. And if you could tell us if you have a home away from home, maybe it's as many of you have said, you live in a whole different country from where you were born or a different city. That might feel like your home away from home. It might not, but.
Yeah, I think in this picture you see a woman in a dormitory room, and she's made it more like home by putting up pictures, photos of family, and putting in flowers and set a beanbag chair, getting comfortable. So our question about this expression is, do you have a home away from home? So send us a message in chat if you would like to answer the question.
Or no, I can't. I think you have to.
Oh, okay.
You have to. You're the host.
All right.
Hello, Yak. Thank you.
Hello. And yeah, I think I have a home away from home since I've been living in Chile, in Del Mar, since 2 years ago. And when I first arrived here, I didn't feel like a home at all. But then, well, I'm living with my wife, and we put some photos on the wall. We buy some things. We feel more comfortable now. So, despite it's not maybe the same feeling as my home in Venezuela, I think is more comfortable now, and I can say that I feel now this place like home as well, because I have part of my family here. That is my wife.
Right. Yeah. As Ishi said, it's when she's with her husband, she feels at home. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next, we're going to hear from Pie. Hi.
Hello.
Where are you?
I'm from Myanmar.
How do you say your name?
Pia?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. Do you have a home away from home that you'd like to tell us about?
And now I would like to know if it's home away, um, which one is easier for the person?
So
Home away.
Yes.
The phrase is home away from home. So it's like your home, your secondary home, an additional place that
Yeah.
you feel at ease and like you are at home. Does that make sense? For example,
I mean, if we are going,
you were saying? Maybe she can't.
can you hear us? He? No? Okay. Bad connection, I think. Let's see. Tony said, let's see. Here I get Tony. Tony, do you have a home away from home?
Actually, not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What
I
moment?
think yeah,
what makes a home for you?
makes a home for me. Like my office. Yeah, I can stay in my office in long hour, 12 hours per day also can. Because from my office I can go to gym, I can play sport. Is my office is very convenient for me to work and do something. I so happy there.
Yeah, actually, Ashley knows that I made my office a home away from home. I brought in my refrigerator and all kinds of food. So,
Yeah.
so I think we have Muhammad Adan back, and let's go to him. Hello, hello, Muhammad. You're on. Hi. Can't hear you.
Can you hear us? No, unfortunately, yeah.
Something wrong with your mic.
Well, I see in the comments that Ishi said, as for me, the library is my home away from home. A very good example. You might spend a lot of time there and enjoy your time there. So that's good.
Yeah.
I hope the libraries are still open now.
Yes, and now in my area, the library is open.
Oh, good.
We had comment from actually Tony had commented in the text that the quarantine area is like a home away from home.
Yeah.
All right, who else is here? I made you co-host if you would like to select someone, Ashley.
Well, I'm reading Lily's comments, and she's in South Korea. She said, everything has changed a bit in a weird way when COVID-19 hit here. I am home, but feel like she's away from home. Is that the right expression? So that has a different meaning than the expression we're teaching, but what you said is correct. You feel like you're not at home anymore. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And we have Lina Marcella.
Yes, my second home is my grandmother's home. Is 2 hours from here. My real home.
Oh, and where are you?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia. Yeah, you were with us yesterday. It was hard to hear you, but I remember you were here. So your grandmother's home is 2 hours away?
Yesterday I had a bad connection of the internet.
That's understandable.
Everyone wants to be on the internet now, right?
Yeah, I know. The internet's going to not handle everyone who's at home and wanting to talk to people.
Yes.
So Slavica says...
Shall we hear from Slavica? Let's see here. Unmute. There. Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Montenegro.
Montenegro.
Yes. Yes.
And did you have a comment about the expressions, or did you want to talk about something else?
Yes, I'm in the same situation like all of you. I'm at home and doing things like cleaning house and reading and cooking and hang out through home with my family. And follow your site about 7 years ago.
Oh wow!
Yes,
so a long time fan.
Tell me permanently, but I always want to recommend your site for learning English on an easy way through internet. But I didn't have chance to talk with someone from your site. I appreciate what you do right now.
Oh, thank you for joining us, and thank you for following us. You've been
thank you for time you offered me to talk.
Yeah.
Tell us your name. How do you say your name?
My name Slavica.
Slavica.
Yes, I have. I want to add something. My daughter is in America. She's PhD in Washington University of Washington, but she studied and did PhD at Dartmouth. She has a family now, boy Teddy and husband Adam, who is medicine in American soldier army. American army, yes.
Oh, and we may be counting on them and to help.
What?
Those army soldiers will probably be helping the civilians soon.
Yes, she's a doctor, family doctor, but now she's in his hospital and do all what have to do.
Yeah, and I want to say I love the colors in your home.
Yeah.
Purple and pink.
Oh, really? I thought to change color.
the color you have in the wall pink and you have purple furniture.
Yes,
it's beautiful.
And one wall is green color in the middle of the room.
I think maybe you're an artist.
No, I'm a lawyer.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You appreciate good design.
Exactly, jurist, no lawyer, jurist.
Oh, yes.
Jurist, yeah.
Dr. Jill wants to make herself at home at your home. So.
I would feel quite at home in your living room, I think.
Yes, my son is studying exam of law school in Vienna, and he's at home now because all situation. My son, what I said, my husband or my son? My son, yes. But my husband is still working 2 days a week. He has to work on his job. I'm also working his office. He's notarius, like lawyer, but in our country is one step higher than a lawyer in our country. But in America, notarius is not so high.
So when you talk to your daughter, you can send
Yes,
her
my
the,
daughter is in America. My second daughter is in Serbia, in Belgrade. She's working in PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers.
Oh.
Account
Well,
manager.
you can tell them to look on our website. We have a new Talk to Us section, and the videos are going there.
Yes.
So they can see the video of you tomorrow on our website.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
It was
Thank
nice
you
to
very
talk.
much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Thank
to
you
meet
for,
you.
for space you offered me. Good talk.
Bye. Bye-bye. So next we have Amine, I believe. Let's see if I can find her and unmute.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Where are you?
Can you see me now?
Yes.
Yeah,
We
so
can see
hello
you.
everyone. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing?
Great. How are you?
Wonderful.
Good. Thank you so much for this session. I just saw the the post on VOA in English learning Facebook page, and I really wanted to join you guys and have a chat with you. Why not?
Awesome.
Where are you?
I'm home. We are doing the quarantine, so just having some boring time, doing nothing special.
Where is your home?
I'm living in Algeria, especially like specifically in Arde. If you know the city, it's like a really traditional city in the middle of the country, and it's like the door of the Sahara. If you know what's the Sahara.
Mhm. Okay, in Algeria. Right?
Algeria, yeah.
Great.
We are just struggling with the new coronavirus. It's getting too hard now. We're having now, I think, 270 cases, and it's a bit much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can tell people all over the world are in the same situation now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It-
Are you
it's
guys talking from England or US?
United States.
Yeah, we are
United
both
States.
just outside of Washington, D.C. in our own homes because we can't go to work anymore.
Yeah,
Cool.
they're closing metro stations now. Did you hear, Ashley?
No, but that's probably wise.
No
The
one's
same
riding
thing
the
that happened
train.
here in Algeria. They closed everything, like only the shops, like only shops, and some necessary shops that they are working now to serve like people. Besides that, no one is opening, no one is working. Just staying home and no doing nothing special. Unfortunately, just doing attending those Zoom meetings to get to know new people. Share your thoughts, share knowledge, share ideas. That's much of the thing.
Mm.
Yeah, I think Zoom is starting to feel like people's home away from home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and tell us how to say
Yeah.
your name.
Amin. It's Amin.
Amin. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And are you usually a student or do you work?
Yeah. Actually I'm studying now English language at university, and I work at the same time. I'm manager of language school here in Algeria, so I'm not teaching that much, but I'm organizing like courses, English courses, French courses, doing much of the thing here, organizing camps, English camps, going outside of the city, like doing camps, doing trips, like speaking only English, practicing only English on those in those trips. So.
Great.
So we are insisting people to practice their English and improve it, so they can, have a better level in their speaking skills or even academic level.
Great. So are you familiar with our Let's Learn English course? on our website?
No, I'm not that familiar with English. Only in learning. So it's something new for me because I didn't believe in it before. I don't know why. It's like now that the applications, Duolingo, for example, or other applications. So I was like trying to learn every time, like to learn something, but I don't have that much of time, or I don't have that interest. Like you do connect to learn something, but you got some messages, on Facebook or Instagram, so you can't focus even like.
Yeah.
It's true.
So, now maybe it makes more sense, right? You realize you
Yeah,
can.
now I started believing in it.
Communicate. Well, thank you very much for talking with everyone today.
Thank you so much,
Our
guys. So,
next
are you doing like everyday sessions?
Monday through Friday,
Monday
yes.
through Friday, yes.
Like every day from at what time exactly? So,
It's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's it's 12 o'clock UTC time
okay, until
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 1 o'clock, 1 hour, yeah,
just about.
roughly.
1 hour. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Okay, now I had talked with Man. Let's see, here's Man. Oops, there we go.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Nice to meet you all.
Where are
Nice to
you?
meet you.
Yes, I am from Myanmar.
Oh, cool. Our first Burmese
Yes.
viewer so far.
I'm glad to join this class.
Well, thank you for joining in.
And tell us
Yes.
how to say your name.
Mon. Mon.
Mom.
Yes, Mon.
And how are things in Myanmar these days?
So far it's okay. Should be okay. But we will protect prevention of the coronavirus starting out.
So staying at home?
No, now I'm just now I came back from my home. Sorry, my work. Yeah, just stay working.
You're still working.
This period. Yes, sure.
Yeah. And are you familiar with the VOA website? Do you?
No, actually no. This is my first time. Yeah, so that I am very interested in this class, and I will try with the Zooms. It's very nice, and yeah.
How did you learn about our Zoom session?
Now I have already downloaded in Zone because in my in our internet meeting, yeah, we're held with the Zone.
All right. No, how did you learn about this session where we are today?
Now from home.
But how did you know about it? How did you know to log in today?
Oh yes, from Facebook.
Facebook. All right.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're a fan on Facebook.
Yes. So next time classes Monday to Fridays. Monday Fridays.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yes, 5 days a week, 12 o'clock UTC. So whatever time it is there right now, maybe 40 minutes before next we start. Yeah.
Okay, so I will go to VOAs and then see first. Is it good? Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day and be careful, everyone, to protect the coronas.
Yes, we
Yeah,
will.
good advice. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay, anybody else with a hand up? Oh, here we've got somebody. Wait, still don't hear anything. Wait a minute. Oh, now you're muted. Okay, unmuted. Okay, try that.
Do you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, we hear you.
Oh, I'm from Russia.
And tell us your name.
My name, you can say Ali.
Ali?
Ali, yeah.
Ali. Okay.
I'm from Russia.
All right.
Great.
And what do you do?
Hmm?
What are you doing there in Russia?
I'm at home now. I work, but today is not a work day. I have a shift work. For example, I work 1 day and 3 days at home.
Mm-hmm. And Russia has not shut down yet, right?
No, everything is okay. Everybody is at the streets, and many people think that this is only like flu. No, few people believe that it is a real problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is kind of surprising considering how many doctors there are in Russia, good doctors. But, well.
I think in Russia people don't believe for mass media, and that is the reason why a lot of people don't believe in this coronavirus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the rest of the world is seeing some evidence, I believe, right, Ashley?
Yes, I think in Italy the situation is the worst, but here I don't know.
Now, New York has become the new Italy in terms of the rate of infection. So.
But I think in New York the health system is better than in Italy because, like United States is the most powerful country in the world. A lot of doctors, a lot of specialists, but Italy is not so much.
Actually, what I've heard is Italy has a very good health system. In fact, one of the best in Europe.
And I think the problem is after Japan, Italy has the most older people in the world, and that is the reason why the situation is the worst in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've heard, yeah, the older population, as well as how close like different generations are, and their family is very important in Italy, I guess. So maybe
yes,
spending more time together, different age groups. So yeah.
And I think there are a lot of social gatherings in Italy, and people are socializing a lot. For example, in Russia, most people sit in their flats, in their apartments, and not socialize so much like in Italy. And that is maybe the reason why we close to China, but we don't have such problem.
Mm. Social distancing, that's another new expression we could teach.
A lot of grandmothers and grandfathers in Russia live in remote villages, not in the cities.
Mm-hmm. So they should be safe there, we hope.
Yeah, I think enough time for me because there are a lot of other people and they also want to talk.
All right, Ali, thanks for talking with us today. It's good to hear from someone where they're still going out to work. Okay, Ashley, shall we teach another expression?
Sure, yes. I believe the third one is to hit close to home. So this has a bit of a different meaning. In this expression, home is more about your own kind of lived experiences. So think about that first. But if something like a situation, a comment someone makes, news of an event hits close to home, it has a very deep and emotional effect on you because of something maybe that's either happened in the past or just because it you connect with it. And it's usually used about kind of sad or bad things. So, yeah. For example, maybe someone makes a hurtful comment to you about something. It might hit close to home for you if you experienced bullying as a child, or if you're sensitive to what they commented about. We can also say that news of the coronavirus outbreak hit close to home when your friend or uncle or other family member was confirmed to have COVID-19. That's an example of something hitting close to home.
Well, for example, at our job at Voice of America in Washington, D.C., I think it was March 12th, we found out that one of our coworkers had been taken to the hospital with some respiratory problems. And the next week, we found out that they had been tested positive for COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
So then it really hit close to home.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
I have,
anytime something affects you a little more closely and personally, and it, yeah.
All right. So our question is, describe a time in which something hit close to home. And
this expression is more complicated than the others. So
you
if you have questions
yeah.
about it, let us know too. Yeah.
Okay, so here we have the ID says 1+. Let me stop this share. There we go. Hello. 1+, you're on. Hi.
Maybe he does not know.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
And what is your name?
You can call me San.
Sen?
I can spell that S-A-N.
S-A-N.
Okay.
Yes. Now you are asking about an question that hit close to home. In my experience, I have an experience when sometimes I go online and watch some videos about relationship between family members, and sometimes that it makes me feel like sometimes I can see myself in that situation, and it hits me close to home.
Right.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. When you relate to someone else and kind of feel what they feel, you can say, "Oh, that hit close to home." Yeah.
Yes. And excuse me, I have we were talking about coronavirus, and I have a question. Is social distancing a new term, or is this
it is definitely used much more frequently than ever before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe we'll do one of these sessions about some of the new words.
Okay.
that are being used to describe this pandemic and the reaction that people have
Yeah,
to it.
I hope you do one.
Yeah, social.
It's not a new term. It's but everyone is using it now, and it's
Yes.
just maybe before people might not have understood what it meant or looked like, but now we all do.
Yeah.
It's a great question.
Yeah.
Maybe
I would imagine, yeah, the frequency that it is being used in media and online and just by people in general has just exploded.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yes, in my opinion, social distancing is a good way to fight this pandemic, and our governors is trying to using the media to encourage people to find a way of their own to fight this coronavirus.
Yes, definitely. Many governments and local leaders are urging social distancing for right now, for maybe a long period of time. We will see. Well, thank you for your comment and for watching.
Thank you, San.
Thank you, San.
Okay, so our next person is iPhone 7.
Well, actually, first, some people in the comments have questions about the expression. And
Okay, all right.
So Yak asks if it can be bad and good news. It's usually it is about something that is a little difficult. Would you agree, Dr. Jill?
For something to hit close to home?
Yes.
Yes. For example, our boss sometimes makes a comment to everybody in our group, like, certain people are doing this, but I know he's talking about me. It's close to home. Have you had that experience too, Ashley?
Maybe not in a professional setting, but definitely, yeah, things have hit close to home. Hearing about a friend's experience that I have gone through too. Well, yeah. I don't want to get too many details, but yeah. And Tu Toiga asks if we can explain again to hit close to home. She or he has been a little busy.
Okay. And yeah, so it's when you hear about something happening to another person, or something is in general is described, and you think that applies to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can relate to it, and it is, you feel kind of the emotions or whatever someone else is going through. You understand what that feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can be used on a personal level, but also like if a big news event happens and you know someone that was affected by it, you can say it about that also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's why we use the.
Someone else says, yeah, when Fuklu, when my brother got sick, it hits me so close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we have iPhone 7. Hi.
Hi.
Where are you? Tell us your name.
I'm in Central America, Nicaragua.
Oh, Nicaragua.
Oh, we're in Nicaragua.
It's in the center of America, the whole continent, right?
Right.
No,
I went. Where?
I went.
Sorry?
Which part of Nicaragua?
I'm from Managua, Nicaragua.
Okay. A few years ago, I went to Granada and Laguna de Apoyo.
Wonderful. Did you enjoy your time here?
I loved it. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Wonderful. Well, this is the first time I'm doing this on the internet, taking live classes.
Yeah.
I mean, when I began to study English back in 2000, difficult, right?
Mm-hmm.
Due to the lack of technology we had. But nowadays, with this kind of technology that we have, it makes it easier to learn and practice with people all over the world.
Yeah, we are lucky. We are lucky that even though we are social distancing and staying at home, that many of us have this technology to still interact and learn from each other. And yeah,
that's correct.
It's a good thing.
To me, that's the most important thing, to learn from each other, because as this is what I have always thought. This is a language we learn every day, right? And it's really amazing. In my case, I love English. I've always loved it. And I encourage everybody to take other step to learn more because it opens doors all over the world. It's really amazing. And well, when it comes to the main topic here, says that is that what are the best ways to study at home? Well, people has different ways, right? In my particular case, I rather to speak with people directly because I learn more. My ear get used to the language, and well, for me, it's more efficient that way. Besides the car and everything.
Are you working from home these days?
No, no, no. I'm not working from home. Actually, we are scared about this pandemic situation we're having right now here because the government, I have to say it, they have not taken any serious actions against the pandemic. So we have to work. If we don't work, we don't go to work, we can be fired. In my case, I would say I can't be fired because we have arranged the time frames on how we'll work. The team itself, we split it in two. So we are working, how can I say this?
A shift?
Yeah.
Alternating shifts, so you're not too close together?
Exactly, that's correct.
Good idea.
And we are entering 1 hour later, and we get out of the work 1 hour prior to the regular exit time. Yeah, and well, those are the actions that we are taking right now.
Yeah.
So
you might call that phase one. At our office, they said, this is phase one. We're going to phase two. Now we're in phase 4, which is nobody's coming in. Right? They can avoid it.
well, hopefully this pandemic doesn't spread more because I think we're not prepared. The whole world is not prepared.
Yeah.
USA, look at China, look at Italy. They're huge countries and they cannot, it's hard for them to control.
Yeah.
For small countries like, I don't know, this country or Costa Rica, India is even a bigger country and more developed country than others. And
right.
It's going to be devastating if we grows more.
Yeah, I hope the pandemic does not hit too close to home.
Yes, for you. Everyone.
Everybody,
Okay.
everybody, take
okay.
Thank you.
Hasta luego.
Hasta la próxima.
Hasta pronto.
Bye.
Ishi asks to postpone the Olympics hit close to home. Is this correct? Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, news of the delayed Olympics hit you close to home. Yeah, because it is your country and you were affected by it. Very good.
So were you surprised, Ishi, yesterday to hear that?
Yes, I'm really surprised when I saw the news about the postponed Olympics.
Were you involved with planning for the Olympics in any way?
Actually, I have a plan to watch Olympics game, but I'm really looking forward to it, but I can't do it now.
Yeah, next year we hope.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right. Thanks again. So actually, we have one more expression. Do you want to teach the next expression?
Yes, very quickly because
we're just about out of time here.
We're almost out of time. You guys had so many good comments and questions. Thank you so much. But our fourth and final expression today is simply home sweet home. And this is just said when you feel so happy and pleased to be back in your own home after returning from a long period away or a short period away. Anytime that you start missing your home and you go back, you can say, home sweet home.
Yes.
So maybe people who are quarantined in a place that is not their home, they will probably say that when they get to go back.
Yeah. Okay, so I had one more person who raised their hand, and we'll put them on the screen here and stop this other share. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Ewida?
How are you? Yeah.
We are
Can
good.
you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. I'm from Somaliland, East Africa.
Hello, thank you for watching.
Mm.
Did you have a comment about the expression, or
Can
do
you
you
hear me?
introduce yourself?
So have you
Can
been
you
away
hear
from?
me now?
Yep.
Yeah, I hear you. I can hear you.
Great. So have you been away from home?
Yes, I'm home.
Uh-huh.
I'm
So,
stay home.
so our question was, how did you feel when you came back from being away from home for a long time?
I'm feeling and exciting,
Mm-hmm.
relaxed, and some more on a thing. I'm getting my home. Yeah.
Great.
And tell us, how are things in Somalia for you?
Somalia, I'm living the parts of Somalia and Somalia and the two parts. I'm living now the Somaliland. Somaliland, a recognized country, protectorate from British colonial.
We cannot hear you anymore.
How are you?
Oh.
I hear you now.
Yeah, I think you squeezed the mic.
Yes, this is the my today, my terrain, my home.
Uh-huh. Oh, gonna show us outside?
You can see me now?
Yes. So
Well, thank you for joining. Do you have a comment about the lesson or the idioms?
Yes, I know. The home is sweet home. What is a song? And released in 1985. The theater, the decades, many decades. You see that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Home,
Yeah.
sweet home. I like your
Sweet home.
ceiling.
It's a song, American song.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. We have to get off now. Our time is up.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
We'll see you
Talk to
tomorrow.
you
Okay. So same time tomorrow, we'll be on same channel.
Yeah, thank you to all our Zoom participants and to the Facebook Live viewers. We'll get to your comments when we can, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.